Hi, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, welcome. I hope that you'll like this video and that you'll subscribe to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about a little bit about me, my hunting journey, and my body image as it relates to hunting. And if that sounds a little weird to you, if that sounds like those things aren't related, then stay tuned and you'll have to hear me out. So I didn't grow up hunting. I went dove hunting with my dad a couple times as a kid, never shot the gun myself. But then 4 years ago, I was introduced to bow hunting from my boyfriend and his dad. So I don't have any women close to me who are hunters or bow hunters really. And I decided to go to social media to try to find some women that I could learn from and hopefully connect to. And what actually ended up happening is that I started to compare myself to these women in really every way that you can think of. The gear that I had, the way that I hunted, how I hunted, the animals that I was gonna hunt, and the way that I looked, especially the way that I looked. A little bit about me, I'm a plus size woman, if you can tell. I'm a plus size woman and I've struggled with my weight really my whole life. And right off the bat, I kind of already started to have doubts about whether or not I was going to be able to hunt. And then the very first time that I tried on hunting gear, it was a complete nightmare. So I went into a major sporting goods store, really, excited my first season. I need to get some gear, and I was going to try on some of the limited amount of women's clothing that they offered, and none of it fit. So if you've ever felt that feeling in a dressing room, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. You feel so defeated. You feel like you aren't good enough, and you start to feel these negative feelings about your body. And so those two things were kind of like strike two, right? So over the last 4 or 5 years, I have been on a more, intentional journey to try to be healthier, make better choices for me and my health. And I've lost some weight, and then I gained some weight back, lost some weight again, and gained it back. So if you want to know more specifically more about that, then comment down below and let me know, and I'll be happy to do a video about that. But my whole point is that I don't want to wear men's clothes because they don't make me feel good about myself. They don't make me feel welcome in the hunting world, and they're not comfortable because they're not made for my body. I am 5'4", and putting on any men's size clothing is going to be, the pants especially, are going to be too long. And I know that as a woman, we all have our own body image issues, and being able, I know it seems like such a small thing, but being able to walk into a store and find something that was made for you and fits you and makes you feel good, that's one less barrier that's going to stop you from feeling like you can't do it. And my whole point is that I want women to feel like that they can and they should and that they will. And if that, me showing the things that I find helps one woman not feel as the way that I felt my very first season, the way that I felt like basically not welcome, like I wasn't represented, then that is really all that matters. And so if you have found things that work for you, even if it's men's clothing, that's fine. But if you found things that you love, or you have a story that's similar to mine, leave it in the comments. I know when I first started, I've been doing this for 4 years now, and this is just something that I've never heard women talk about, and I feel like it is important. I know it's just clothes, but it's important about the way that it makes you feel. And if you feel confident, that's what hunting is all about. You have to be confident. And so I would love to hear y'all's stories and start a conversation. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.